Hello and welcome to part 3 of this 3-part video series on aligning and thriving. I'm Shellie Deloyer. I'm the founder of Bright Futures Solutions. I'm sure you already know that if you have watched all of this 3-part series now. And today we are talking about coming full circle in this video series, and that involves taking a look at how your thoughts and beliefs, your focus, like we talked about on day 1, aligns with your emotions. They directly influence your emotions, like we talked about on day 2, and now are playing into the actions and behaviors that are coming out and how those actions and behaviors determine your results. So just a little quick recap. Your thoughts and beliefs directly influence your emotions. Your emotions that are going on inside your body then directly impact and influence your beliefs and your behaviors and your actions. And those behaviors and actions are directly impacting the results that are showing up in your life. So everything I'm talking about in this series is all about getting into alignment, meaning that your thoughts and beliefs, your emotions, and your actions are all lined up with the result that you want, and therefore those results can show up. That's when we're in alignment. Thoughts and beliefs, emotions, actions, and results are all in a line, and it's taking you where you want to go. So in terms of today's video, we're taking a look at how you can take responsibility for the actions and behaviors that you're taking and for creating those results that you're looking for. Now, when I talk about responsibility, I'm talking about it a little bit differently than you might be used to hearing it. You see, to me, responsibility is actually a hyphenated word, and it looks like response-ability. Responsibility is all about your ability to respond to what's going on in the moment and in your life. It's your ability to respond to whatever's showing up in your world. You see, I operate from this belief that if something is showing up in my world, it's happening for me. It's happening for my learning, for my growth, and my evolution. Everything going on in my world is meant for me to learn and grow and evolve through. Right? And the same is true for you. And so when we look at taking responsibility, it's about looking at all of these things that are going on in our life and in our work, with those that we work with, those that we're leading, with ourselves, with our families, and our relationships, and figuring out, taking a look at what does this have to do with me, and for what purpose is this showing up. In the world right now, there are no shortage of distractions that you can choose to lean into. There is no shortage of things going on where we can easily give our power away and say, I can't do what I want because. I can't have what I want because. Or I can't be who I want to be because. Because of COVID-19. Because of the state of, lots of different things going on in our worlds. Because of my work. Because of my kids. Because of my marriage. Because. I can't because. But any time that we say that sentence, any time that we tell ourselves we can't do something that we really want to do or have or be what we really want, then we're handing our power away. We're now saying, I'm not in the driver's seat. I'm not in control. I'm handing that power over to somebody or something else. And that's not what I want for you. What I really want for you is to own your own personal power. I want you to sit in the driver's seat of your own life. And that involves taking full responsibility for everything that's showing up in your life. That is your personal power. So take a look at your situation in your life. Right? We talked about focusing on the thoughts and beliefs that align with the result that you want. And then feeling the emotions that align with the results that you want. Now it's about taking action and following through with the behaviors that align with the result that you want. And you have to take responsibility for all of these pieces. Responsibility being choosing how you're responding to what's going on in your life, choosing the thoughts and beliefs that are going to support you, choosing to manage your emotions in a way that is supporting you, and choosing to follow through with the actions and behaviors that serve you and that take you where you really want to go. Okay? You will know that you're stepping out of your power and you're handing your power away to someone or something else anytime that you find yourself blaming or complaining about what's going on in your life. Now, let me be really clear here, because there are times where venting is exactly what we need to do. There are times when we need to just talk things out, get things off our chest, and know that we don't need to bottle all that up and keep it inside. So there are times where blaming and complaining is what is going to be helpful in the moment. And it allows you to let things out and let off the steam, and that is a healthy approach. However, we need to set a timer on those things. We need to then decide, okay, that's done. I'm done venting. Now I'm getting into my power. I'm standing where I'm meant to be. I'm choosing how I'm responding. I'm choosing my focus. I'm choosing my emotional management, and I'm choosing my actions and behaviors that are going to take me where I want to go. Okay? Because if we stay in that place of blaming and complaining, that is how we stay small, and that is how we stay stuck. And that's not what I want for you. The world needs each of us to show up as the leaders who we truly are, the leaders who we're meant to be. And the world needs us to do that now more than ever. So blaming and complaining has to take a back seat so we can step into our power, share our voice, share our mission, lead through the discomfort, and be who we're really meant to be. And the more that we get on that train, the more that we step up to that place, the world is going to become a better and better place. You don't have to take it on as the entire world. You don't have to change the entire world. But when you get into your powerful place, when you step into your personal power, leading towards the change that you want to see, whether it's in yourself, in your family, in your community, your workplace, or whatever scale is applicable to you. That is how you create change, by being the leader that you are meant to be. And it always starts with self. It starts with taking responsibility from self and leading from this place of authentic leadership with integrity. So everything going on in your world is happening for you, for your own growth, for your own evolution. Everything that's showing up is showing up to lead you where you're meant to go. It doesn't always feel like that. So when something is showing up in your world and you're going, what is happening here? This is not what I asked for. I didn't ask for a global pandemic. I didn't ask to be working from home. I didn't ask to be, trying to figure out school stuff with kids and all the things that we're juggling right now. No, you didn't ask for that. But this is what we're being given, and we're being tested in many ways right now. Tested to see if you're willing to grow in the way you say you want to grow. Testing to see if you're willing to lead in the way that you say you want to be a leader. And it's the universe's way of saying, you said you want this, okay, here you go. Let's test it out and let's see. So here's your opportunity to stand up, to make your voice heard, to commit to the change and the growth that you know you want for yourself. If you ever find yourself saying, I know I'm meant for more, or I feel like I have this potential to do or be or have more in my life and in my work, listen to that whisper. That is your internal knowing, your intuitive knowing saying, yes, you are meant for more. Yes, you can do this. And anything that says otherwise, that's the inner critic getting in the way. You don't have to listen to that voice. Instead, when things are showing up in your world, when things get tough, this is the test. We don't get tested when things are easy. Nothing is testing us to say, oh, can you handle the good times? Can you handle the easy parts? No, it's testing you to see, can you handle the tough stuff? Can you work through the hard times? Can you rise through the challenges? So when the challenges come, take a look at, for what purpose is this happening for me? Not to me, for me. What am I meant to learn and what am I meant to gain? Because when you get the learnings, then you choose how to respond. In your own genuine, authentic way, in your integrity, leading from the heart, leading from the soul. And this is authentic leadership. This is how people join us and gravitate towards us and say, I want to know what you're doing. I want to follow you because I like what I see here. It's an energetic exchange. This is not about what you say. This is about how you're showing up, who you're being, and how you're taking responsibility for what's showing up in your world. This is the definition of being in your personal power. So I encourage you now to take a look at the situations, the challenges that you're facing in your life, and what they are here to teach you. What are you meant to learn from this? When you integrate the learnings, choose how you're responding to these situations and challenges that are showing up. Recognizing it is fully a choice. Everything that you're doing, everything that you're focusing on, everything that you're feeling is a choice. You have control. You have complete control over how you respond and what's going on inside your own mind and body. That is your control. It's okay if you don't see how. You don't need to see the how right now. Your job right now is to take a look at what's showing up. Ask yourself, what am I meant to learn from this? What am I meant to gain? And how am I choosing to respond? That choice to respond is how you move forward, honoring what you're going through, honoring the challenges, honoring the hard parts, right? Knowing that that is how you're rising. You're rising through the hard parts, not in spite of it, not by avoiding it. The challenges that you're going through are shaping you into who you're becoming, preparing you for where you're meant to go next. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for coming along on all three parts of this series. I hope you will take the prompts and the questions from each of the 3 videos and journal about them, write down your answers, reflect, and then implement. Because in the implementation is where the transformation happens. In the implementation is where the transformation happens. Not just in watching the video, not just in feeling inspired for a few minutes. It's in implementing what you're learning here that you see transformation. And this is only the beginning. So take the questions and the prompts, journal about them, reflect, and implement what you're learning. And then let me know how it's going for you. We also have a webinar coming up, so stay tuned to your inbox next week as more information on that free webinar is coming your way. I hope you will join me there. I can't wait to stay connected. And also check your email for the link to join our Facebook community group. I hope you'll join us there as well so that we can stay in touch, stay connected, and continue our conversation. Thank you so much for joining me, and I can't wait to hear how this goes for you. Bye for now.